What's going on, guys? We're the Gym Dudes and I'm Ryan, and today we did a back workout, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a run through here. So we started out our workout doing a seated dumbbell fly. On this workout, we're trying to hit our back, we're trying to get kind of a warm up, so we're not going too heavy on this. So what you're trying to do is you're sitting down, leaning over, and getting an arch in the back as if you were in a squatting position. Chest out and squeeze the shoulder blades. So when you're coming through, lean far over, kind of get your elbows locked in a position about like this. And you're gonna pull back with your elbows as if you're elbowing someone in the face. And then after that, you're raising up the hands a bit, and that's gonna activate the muscles in your mid back, and eventually it's gonna move up to your upper back. So we did that. For the warm up, we did about 3 sets of 10. Don't do too high of a weight. Once you start getting better with it, you can start moving up. But this is more of a warm up to adjust yourself to the rest of the workout. So after that, we moved on and we went to a seated pull down. So for this, what I did, some people when they do it, they go completely all the way through. They go all the way up, all the way down, it completely. So when we're doing a lat pull down, what I try to do is I don't go too high with the bar. I don't want to release tension from my lats. So when you're going up, you're trying to get the bar right about here, and you don't want to release any further, because as soon as you do that, it becomes a little bit more of arms when you come to pull it back down the next time around. So you're doing, try the first set, go a low weight, do about 15, warm up. You're taking the weight up to about here, so your lat doesn't release tension. Pull all the way down to your chest and squeeze the shoulder blades. So we move on, we increase the weight. I go start with 15, and then I increase the weight, and then I go down to about 12, and then I go down to 10 sets, or 10 reps on each set. So after that, we move up in weight, and then we continue to our next workout. We did a seated row. So on the seated row, I'm not sure, you may have a machine like this in your gym, you may not. It's pretty common. So with the seated row, we're using a V-bar. The bar we're using is a little bit different, but it's practically the same as any V-bar that you could find in the gym. So what you're trying to do, keep the elbows down, and you're pulling the weight through close to your body down low. So when you're pulling the bar through, you're trying to keep it low and close to your body, pull the elbows back and squeeze the shoulder blades. Try and keep your chest out as much as possible when you're doing this lift, and keep your shoulder blades squeezed, and this way it will keep tension on your back when you're pulling through. So you're gonna come forward all the way to release a little bit of tension, and then you're pulling your elbows as if you were pulling with a string on your elbows, nothing else, and come all the way through and back. So we did that. We did about 3 sets, 4 sets of 10. So after that, we did a little bit more of an uncommon lift. So with this one, we're doing a cable, kind of a cable row. If you've ever done cable flies for chest days, we're doing it kind of the opposite way. You're doing a weight where it can kind of hold your body up, but what you're doing is you're grabbing the weight and you're kind of taking a step back and leaning backwards so the weight holds you up. And when you're doing this, you're pulling through, turning your hands upward and squeezing your elbows back as much as possible. So when you're doing this, you're trying to squeeze back, get the lats activated, your lower back, mid back, come back up, and then just pull down with your elbows as if there was a string attached to your elbows and pull all the way through. So when we're doing that, again, I go up by a click every time. Start with something a little bit lighter that you can handle, and then continuously move up in weight. It's gonna feel a little bit awkward the first few times you do this, but as you move up in weight, the weight's gonna hold your body a little bit more, so you won't feel like you're falling over. So give it a try. It will be a little bit awkward at first, but as soon as you get kind of used to it, it'll be a lot better. So after this, we move on and we do a dumbbell row. On the dumbbell row, this is a pretty common lift again, but with this one, you really need to stress your form. When you're doing this, don't go too high of a weight that you have to jerk and pull all the way through. You don't want to pull through with your shoulder. So when you're doing this, you're trying to lean over on the bench, keep your hands straight and keep your leg as straight as possible. And then you're keeping your back parallel to the ground. When you're doing this, keep your elbow back, pull through. Again, this is pretty much normal for back day workouts. You want to pull through as if there's a rope on the back of your elbow. This way you keep your arm as close to your body as you can, pull through with your elbow, and that's going to activate your lat, activate your back as much as possible. So when you're doing this, back parallel to the ground, pull through with your arm close to your body and your elbow as far back as possible, and don't try and jerk with your shoulder. Keep your shoulder straight and pull through with your back flat and parallel to the ground. So for this one, I started out with a 70. I would start out with whatever you can handle for sets of 15 on this first one, and only do about 10 or 12 of them. And you're trying to pull through and just get about 10, 12 good reps. Make sure your form is good, and then you can move up in weight. So that concludes our back day, guys. And if you enjoyed this video or you enjoy these kind of videos, be sure to subscribe and like the video. We're going to be making more content. We're eventually going to start spreading out and to be going about every 4 to 5 days we're going to post a video. But as we're starting the channel, we're trying to do a little bit more frequent of videos. So if you like it, be sure to subscribe. We're going to keep making these videos. If you guys want more, you can give us suggestions on what types of lifts you want to see. Someone actually recommended a trap workout recently, so we're going to be doing that workout next. And just let us know what you want to see, subscribe, like, and we'll be sure to get back to you with more videos weekly. So we've been the Gym Dudes. Thank you guys. We'll see you.